So I want to teach you a lesson that was taught to me in regards to the whole physiological response to sugar and cholesterol. So what happens is that you eat sugar. And when you eat sugar, enough of it will end up into your bloodstream. And you do require a finite amount of sugar in order for your brain and your cells to operate appropriately. But it's a very finite number. It's only 72 grams, in fact. So if you consume more than 72 grams of sugar, carbohydrate on a daily basis, you're going to cause your pancreas to start secreting insulin. And the purpose of the insulin is to get the sugar out of the blood quickly and ship it over to your liver, where then your liver converts sugar to cholesterol. I will repeat that. It is sugar that your body turns into cholesterol. So is cholesterol the enemy or is sugar? If your cardiologist, if your primary care doctor is not informing you that cholesterol is potentially a problem because you eat too much sugar, they are failing you. That is the most simple physiological lesson I can give you about how the body takes sugar and turns it into cholesterol. There's a wonderful ethical MD out there. His name is Dr. Jack Wolfson. He wrote a book called The Paleocardiologist, where he explains, as a board-certified cardiologist, how to reverse heart disease, and also backing up the undeniable data that is out there that cholesterol is a vital, needed, and required substance by your body, not only for neurological function, brain function, but hormonal production. You never want to lower cholesterol unless you're sitting in some abnormal stratosphere, 600, 700, 800. The idea that your cholesterol levels are 200, 300 and those are high is one of those things that makes me want to rip my hair out when I hear somebody say that, because you are so being lied to, it's not even funny. And I'm going to teach you why. This was something that one of my medical friends taught me. In the 1980s, when Crestor and Lipitor bust onto the scene, their marketing campaign, their slogan, their point of selling doctors and people to start prescribing Crestor and Lipitor was this: by taking our products, we can reduce your risk of a heart attack by 50%. Well, geez, the #1 killer in the United States is heart disease, so if we can come up with this drug to reduce the deaths by 50%, we're gonna have a money maker here. So everybody bought in and thought Crestor and Lipitor was the next saving grace, but nobody read the fine print on it. If you read the fine print, your initial risk factors of a heart attack were 3%. The use of Crestor and Lipitor took your risk factors from 3% to 1.5%. So were they honest and ethical in telling you they could reduce your risk of a heart attack by 50%? They were, but your initial risk factors were only 3%. And in turn, we're putting an entire generation of people on cholesterol meds. Again, I've talked a little bit about a man named Dr. David Perlmutter. Between Dr. Perlmutter and Dr. Wolfson's research and proven facts, as well as the thousands of other people out there beating the same message that I am to you, there's no reason you'd ever want to lower cholesterol. And if you don't have enough cholesterol, you have a lack of hormonal function, you have a lack of brain function. So the biggest message of all this is, do not let somebody sell you on the idea that cholesterol is going to make you get a heart attack, that it's going to cause you to have heart disease. It is your diet, it is your sugar intake that ever makes cholesterol a problem. It is your diet, it is your sugar intake that cause damage to your cardiovascular system. But you have the ability to change that by what's at the end of your fork the next meal you eat. Putting a high quantity of omega-3s in your body will help break down omega-6s that are inflammatory. So you want to have good fats as probably, I won't say probably, let me take that back, I retract that. Your good fats need to be your #1 macronutrient. You should eat more fat than any other substance on the planet. High fat, moderate protein, low carbohydrate will keep your cholesterol, your cardiovascular system, and your brain in check.